Hello guys, welcome to Finstock Biztalk. This is a channel we talk about businesses. We give you tips and insights on how to run, start and manage your business. And today we are going to be talking about the workplace. Sometimes when we're in the workplace, conflicts do arise, and sometimes we do not understand how did they start, and you find that people are have ended up in bad terms because of conflicts. And today we're going to be talking about what are some of the causes of conflicts in the workplace. If you find two people or your colleagues fighting or having bad blood between them in the workplace, now you'll be able to understand what are some of the things that are likely to be the cause of that conflict. And one of the things that can actually cause conflict is religion difference. You find that when people don't share the same beliefs, they tend to conflict because they want each other to listen to their beliefs and understand them, and maybe in a way influence them to believe that their religion is the best. So you find like, let me give you an example. There's a Muslim and there is a Christian, and a Christian is debating on how their religion is the best and how Muslim is fake. Or you find that the Muslim is now the one who is saying that their religion is the best and how Christianity is fake. And you find that these two people have two opposing ideas, and they don't seem to settle on that whichever the religion, we are praising one God. So you find that they want to the other partner or the other party to listen to them and actually accept their religion and for faith theirs. So you find that these are some of the debates that arise in a workplace, and people start misunderstanding each other, and they even go to the extent of fighting because of religion. And religion is something that has really caused war between people. It has caused breaks between ties. It has even caused companies to collapse. And so you find that one of the causes of conflict in the workplace is religion difference. And then number two is poor communication skills. So you find that maybe someone really communicated a message and maybe they did not communicate all the message. So you find that they communicated half of the message, and when someone interprets that half of the message, they will not get things done, or maybe they will interpret it in their own way. And this poor communication, you find that is something that is causing fight or a tug of war between people. So you find that maybe there was misinformation, or maybe the information was not really there. So poor communication skills is something that is really affecting or really causes conflicts in the workplace. So you find that maybe, let's say, a colleague was supposed to file a paper, and the boss or the CEO of the company sent the secretary to ask for the paper to be filed, and then the secretary did not convey that information. So find that the leader or the boss went to the worker directly, and he started asking or questioning the worker about that file. And because he doesn't even understand which file you're talking about, because the information was not really conveyed to him, so you find that there is a conflict between the boss and the worker. And then when the secretary gets involved, it becomes also a conflict because he or she did not communicate the message the right way or at the right time. So you find that poor communication skills is something that has really affected the workplace and has really caused a lot of conflict in the workplace. And then number three is undefined roles and responsibility. So you find that someone doesn't do a part of the a task because they say that it doesn't fall in their job specification, because actually that person doesn't have a good job. The job description has not been set, so they are limiting themselves to the work that they are doing because it doesn't really fall in their work description. So you find that sometimes work will not be done because people feel that their roles or the responsibility that they're being given is extra or doesn't match with whatever they had applied for. So you find that in a workplace or in a workplace setting where there is no defined roles, or people don't know or people don't understand what they're supposed to be doing, they will always be negating work to each other, and they will always be us feeling like some of them feel superior than others feel like they really not they're not getting paid enough to do that work, and find that this is something that can cause conflict. And then another thing that can actually cause conflict in the workplace is poor leadership. If your leader doesn't really know how to lead, it will always be disaster in the workplace, because he will not be able to negate commands. He will not be able to direct you, or you will not be able to achieve the goals and the objectives that you had set because of poor leadership. And you find that if there is a poor leadership in the workplace, people will not be doing tasks according to like how they are supposed to do, because there is no flow of authority. So you find that poor leadership is one of the things that actually causes conflicts in the workplace. And then another thing that causes conflict in the workplace is unhealthy competition. What do we mean by unhealthy competition? This is competition where you even go to the extent of harming your partner or your colleague in order to get a profit, or maybe to get something, or maybe to get something done. And this mostly especially happens in the real estate. I have seen a certain similar concept in the real estate, where you find that people will because of unhealthy competition, they will steal clients from other people and even delete their databases so that they can take that client and get commissions. Maybe we want, if you sell a piece of land, you get a commission of 10%, and you know your workmate has a colleague who is coming to visit on Saturday. So you steal that client and even delete the databases of your workmate so that you can take that client and get that commission to yourself. And yet you had not even gone far. You are not the one who had convinced that client to come and buy a plot of land. So this unhealthy competition really causes stir-ups in the company, and you find that people are fighting because maybe someone came and deleted their numbers, or maybe someone came and deleted the files, or maybe he misplaced those files so that person cannot get commission. And you find that this translates to bad energy and bad negative vibes in the workplace, and people are always arguing on, this person is selfish, this person doesn't love me, this person is always doing things to make me feel bad. And you find that these conflicts, they are always making the workplace look like it has a lot of chaos. And so you find that this is one of the causes that can cause conflicts in the workplace. And we have said that the 5 causes of conflicts in the workplace is: number 1, religion difference; number 2, poor communication skills; number 3, undefined roles and responsibilities; then number 4 is poor leadership; and then number 5, unhealthy competition. I hope you have learned a thing or two. If you have learned something, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll be sure to read it out. And if you're interested in learning more about maintaining good relationship in the workplace, or how to manage your workplace, or maybe how to manage your team and improve the team performance and everything related in the workplace, you can enroll for our workplace course, online short courses at Finstock University College. Visit their website at www.finstockuniversity.com, or call their customer care number at 0703-313-722, or send them an email at info@finstockuniversity.com. Until next time, goodbye.